even if you've got like mostly first time customers and you don't really get anything else, like that's fine because a sale is a sale and you want all the sales, new sales are coming in, you want them all, right? So that's fine. The difficulty comes in if you've got a lot of repeat business and then Facebook starts to know who's going to buy anyway and who's about to drop. And it'll just put a little ad banner up top right and they saw the advert and they'll knows they're going to buy. So it basically just puts those ads in front of the existing customers just in case they buy, and then they buy. And then
it could be a small, I think it's even, the top of your Facebook feed, it could be their little ad, and it's there. Okay, yeah, they saw it, and they'll claim it.
So it's mine. And you can get some accounts, you can get such a huge difference between 1 day view and 1 day view, 7 day click and 7 day click that you would even look at that campaign and think, well, I wouldn't be running that campaign if I just did it on 7 day click, because it's all like you'll particularly see it in your, what we call MOF, your middle of funnel, bottom of funnel ads, where it's all existing customers going around. And I think that you could keep spending on that regardless. I think that when I am doing my trimming of ads, I'm taking 7 day click much more seriously than 1 day view. I might slightly go for a slightly lower ROAS on it than I would, but I think that that's a better signal than 1 day view. Unless I'm selling something where, like, let's say I'm selling wedding dresses, I don't really care if it's a 1 day view or a 7 day click because it's a sale, like Facebook has to work to get the first time customer in.
I think it's less of a problem if you are only using Meta as your channel, your Facebook ads. If you're only using Facebook ads, you're not really doing anything else. And there's loads of people who listen to this. That's how they will be. And so your main attribution, if you're just using Facebook ads, or 95% of your ads are Facebook ads, that your main attribution is just your blended overall ROAS. What's your overall return on ad spend for new and existing? That's your North Star. And it becomes particularly challenging if you are running multiple ads, doing lots of Google and lots of Meta, and that's when, and you've got new and existing coming through, and then you can see these just wild discrepancies between the default Facebook attribution, which is this 1 day view or 7 day click, versus what the first thing we'll do is go and look at the 7 day click and look at that and see, and you'd see two different ROASs, completely different ROASs. And obviously normally if their default will be a much higher ROAS, it will be claiming a much higher ROAS than the 7 day click one.
And you can actually run your campaigns on a 7 day click, and that's the default attribution that you want it to go for. And so I am starting to see more accounts doing that.